Hey guys, the flash sales are up, so let's take a quick look. First one up is Dead Island, Riptide, which is 50% off, €19.99, $19.99 or £17.49. This is a first-person survival action game on a tropical island full of zombies. This is a standalone DLC for the Dead Island. It's basically just more of the same with a little bit of changed mechanics, but really nothing stands out. You have one extra character to play and that's basically it. The game, Dead Island, is basically an RPG. You have a lot of weapons you can pick up or even craft from like blueprints you find and stuff around like nails and baseball bats and so on, or electrocute your sword. There is like a lot of weird weapons which you have to figure out on the spot, I guess, to fight this incredible zombie invasion. The original Dead Island is much better deal than the Riptide because basically it's the same game and it's a quarter of the price, so I would pick up the base Dead Island and wouldn't bother with the standalone. If you have the Dead Island already, I wouldn't even pick up Riptide then because, as I said, it's just more of the same, and for €20, really not worth it. Next one up is GTA 4, 75% off, which takes it down to €4.99, $4.99 or £4.99. And this is a third-person action game. The third GTA basically created this kind of game, this genre, which is followed by many others like Saints Row or Sleeping Dogs. The same from basically in every game, where this character which is trying to become a big crime boss from basically nothing. You have nothing, you have just your bare ass and that's it, and you are trying to become someone really big in the city. Great game, large open world, just like in all the other games. It should finally work well on all computers. When it was released, it like didn't work very well on random computers. There was like no pattern. It would work on the same configuration for one and not so well for others. Rockstar is like this way. They do not optimize their PC titles very much, and they don't even sometimes bother releasing their great games like Red Dead Redemption on PC, so maybe because they don't want to bother with optimizing them. But nonetheless, this is a great game for a nice price. I would pick up the Grand Theft Auto Complete Pack. Beware, for the same price is the Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Pack, which includes 3 games less basically. Yeah, you don't get the GTA 3, San Andreas and Vice City in this pack and cost the same. So yeah, fantastic game. If you don't already have it, which I doubt, pick it up. Next one up is Fallout New Vegas, 75% off, which takes it down to €4.99, $4.99 or £3.74. This is a first-person RPG. Very much like the Elder Scrolls games, because it was made, well, not New Vegas, but the Fallout 3 was made by Bethesda, which created Elder Scrolls games, so the same view, the same style of combat, even if you are melee, but of course you have a lot of kinds of weapons. And the VATS system is in the game as well, so you can fight just like in any other first-person shooter, but you can pause the game and use your action points to score some deadly hits, which you wouldn't otherwise be able to do in the quick succession. So the game can be played in 2 different ways, basically. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic huge world after a nuclear holocaust, so there are these monsters which were unfortunate to stay outside and were not locked in the huge vaults and didn't survive, as well as, for example, you. The third game, the Fallout 3, is also on the same sale, but keep in mind Fallout 3 is not optimized for Windows 7 and so on, so you may have problems with the game on latest Windows versions, so keep this in mind. Both of them are great games if you can make them work. Fallout New Vegas shouldn't have any problems, but if you can make work Fallout 3, I would pick up both of them. They are both fantastic games. Next one up is The Cave, 66% of which takes it down to €4.75, $5.09 or £4.07. This is an adventure game from co-creator of, for example, Monkey Island, so it should be pretty funny game. If you know Monkey Island, I hope you know it. It's an old game, I think from LucasArts, am I right? Maybe, yeah, it should be. The action and the platforming in this game is very much like Trine, for example. I'm pretty sure you played at least the first one. So you are solving puzzles with your various different characters which have different abilities, so one can do what the other can't, much like, for example, Lost Vikings of the old days. The story is very much quirky. Every character has his own little story and it's really funny, which you would expect from Ron Gilbert. Really nice game. If you loved Trine, again, you can play this game in co-op, so yeah, I would pick it up. Nice game. Next one up is Dragon's Lair, 50% off, which takes it down to €4.99, $4.99 or £3.49. This game was first released in 1983. Even though it doesn't look like it, it was released on Laserdisc, and there were no games looking like this for a simple reason, because you don't really play like this knight, you don't control him. This was maybe the first quick time action game. He enters a room and you have quickly mash one of the buttons, so he has to like jump to the side or run through the door and so on, or he dies in various funny deaths. So that's why the game looks as good as it does, because basically these are not really like game graphics, these are like FMVs and they play in random, basically not random, but in a succession based on your actions, so it could look this good in 1983. At least for me, this game really doesn't have any place in today's world. There are many other and better games. I would pick this game up really just for the nostalgia. If you played this game 30 years ago, I guess you want to play it again and do the same stuff again, because it's really mostly about remembering the right path for your knights to save the princess. Yeah, there is this exciting new story in the game as well. For me, this is simply the weakest game on today's flash sale. So this was the latest flash sale. Once again, guys, if you like the content, please like the video, please comment, let me know what you think. Maybe I got something wrong. And please subscribe if you want to be extra awesome. I am running a giveaway on the latest flash sale games. There will be an update video on that, because Steam kind of screwed my idea, but don't worry, the giveaway is still up. And thanks for watching, see you next time.